Good morning to you out there, my beautiful people. I greet you wherever you're watching me from. I greet you. I still remain your humble, loyal boy, Kingsley Emeka. This page is all about the chronicles of an Uber driver here in Lagos. I appreciate those of you who are following me. Thank you. And those of you who are yet to start following, please follow. I promise to always drop my experiences for you so that people who are yet to enter the business will know how to learn from my experience. And also people who are inside the business will know how to adjust and become professional in their job. I want to share one of my experiences with you. It happened that I got an order and I rushed to the pickup point. I picked up the person. So immediately I was dropping off the person. I had already noticed one guy by the corner. You understand? So the guy was like, I think his phone was, I don't know, messing up or something. So the guy was like, you know, this kind of expression. And he was carrying a bag. So I said, well, it's not my business. I said, let me just, collect my money and move. So as the man was paying me, that guy came to me. He said, please, good morning, sir. I said, good morning. He said, please, am I an Uber driver? I said, yes. He said, please, that his phone is off, that his battery was low, so his phone turned off. That please, can I go and drop him, that he will pay me? I said, okay, what's gonna happen is that because I use Uber app, sometimes I use Bolt app, and sometimes I use InDrive app. So I said, okay, can I book for you with my phone? So he said, if I book with my phone, how can I receive the request? And I thought about that. I said, okay, no problem. Where are you going? He told me. I said, okay, enter. How we moved. I didn't get his number. I didn't have my number. I didn't have his number. That's how we moved. So getting to where I was supposed to drop him off. So by then he had already boosted his phone a little. So calls started coming into his phone. So it happened that one of his friends that just came back was stranded at, I think, Mazamaza area. He was stranded in Mazamaza area. So the guy now begged me, said, please, can we go and pick up that his friend? That by the time we pick up that his friend, I will now drive them to the hotel because they want to go and lodge a ticket at Ikeja. Yeah, something like that. I said, okay, no problem. So we rushed, to Mazamaza to pick up his friend. I now drove them straight to Ikeja. They all came down. Remember, I didn't have that guy's number and he didn't have my number. You understand? So, and usually I don't do offline, but it's just because of the circumstances, because he was stranded. So I wanted to, help out. So I immediately turned up on my app. I got another order from, this time around, it was a soldier man. I was going to the barracks to go and pick up the soldier man. So when I entered the barracks to pick up the soldier man, they were already waiting for me. So by the time they opened the back door to enter, they now saw a bag. They now saw a bag and a jacket. This kind of foreign jacket and a bag. I mean, I didn't notice that the thing was in the back of my seat. They now said, bros, which one be this one now? But I now turned. I saw that there was a bag and a jacket. I said, oh, maybe now the person who are carrying. And now quickly, collected the bag and the jacket. I went straight to the booth and now dumped them in the booth there. I carried the soldiers. So when I got to where I was going to drop off the soldiers, I now packed. One of my mind said, go and check that bag. Go and check that bag. So I was sitting in my car for like 30 minutes. One mind said, go and check the bag. The other one said, none of your business, so leave that bag. The other one said, go and check the bag. The other one said, don't check the bag. I said, no, I must go and check to see what is inside the bag. So I took the, curiosity how it is now. So I now went to the booth. I collected the bag. I left the jacket there. Make it no be saying a gun or something dangerous that is inside my car. I came straight to the front. I opened the bag. I saw jewelries. And I saw the guy's passport. 2 passports. 1 foreign passport and 1 Nigerian passport. I saw it inside the bag with jewelries. And I saw some documents. I think his papers for everything. I think his papers for coming back. Something, his documents for staying abroad there. That was what was in the bag. When I saw this document, I was shocked. I said, Kai, and this guy now, Without this document, now this guy won't be able to travel back home. I thought. I said, what will I do? I now bowed my head low. I said, God, give me wisdom. Let me be able to make this right decision. One of my mind said, continue your work, Joe. After all, said, what is there? Go and sell the jewelry and leave the bag. Throw away the remaining things. Go and sell the jewelry. The other of my mind said, go and return it. It's not yours. Go and return it. Go and return it. Go and return it. That was what I kept hearing in my ear. Go and return it. The other one said, go and sell the jewelry. Go and. I sat in my car for over 30 minutes thinking, what do I do? So at the end of the day, I resolved to go and return it. Because these guys don't have my number and I don't have their number to call them. So at that hotel that they were going, they just wanted to check if the hotel was good enough for them to stay. So I wasn't sure whether they lodged in the hotel. I don't know whether you're understanding me. So, but my mind said, go and return it. So, and where I was far from that Ikeja. Because those soldiers were going to a far place. So it was far from the Ikeja. So I now said, how can I go and waste my fuel and going back to Ikeja empty to go and return bag? And I cannot carry anybody again in my car. I said, what do I do? Or do I wait to get an order going to Ikeja? Or do I wait here? Am I waiting here now waiting to get an order to go into Ikeja and I wait to just waste the whole day? You said, tell them that you didn't see anything in your car. I said, what I go do? I don't think. I just made up my mind to go and return it. I said, what I was discussing with myself. You know, there's nobody that you can discuss more than yourself. I tell you the truth. So when I was on the ride going to Ikeja, my mind tell me say, guy, if you get to Ikeja, give them condition before you return this thing. So I was now discussing with myself. In my mind though, the other one of my mind said, give them condition before you return. The other one said, after all, how much fuel did you waste to go and return it? If they get them, maybe tell them to give you 5K before you can return it. Or tell them to fuel your car before you can return it. So when I came to the hotel, it was a long, far distance. So like it was almost an hour journey. Because I was coming from the island back to Ikeja. I said, what's I go do now? So I drove straight to Ikeja. So when I came to the hotel, I remembered I had I remembered them because I put the address. I put the place they were going. They gave me one name of one hotel at Ikeja. So I put this thing in the app. But when I had the discussion they were having in my car was that they were not sure whether the guy that came would like that place, but that they had already booked down that place. So when I came to the hotel, I parked. I went straight to the reception. Immediately the receptionist saw me. She was overjoyed. Say, they did not know how to get me and they didn't have my number. That these guys have been looking for me. That even they went out now to go and see if they can find me. I say, find me where? They don't have my number. I don't have theirs. Immediately she took her phone. She called because the guy dropped his number in case I come back. So she called. Say, okay, he don't come, oh. That guy don't come, oh. Immediately, they were overjoyed. Everybody was happy. I said the matter don't reach like this. So immediately, I waited. So it was like 30 minutes time before they now came back. Immediately the guy see me. The guy he shake me, hug me. He say, guy, you don't know what you do for me. Guy, you don't know what you do for me. The guy hug me. Even to the two friends were in there with, all of them hug me. Say, you guy be guy. You be guy. That's how I just look. Before you know, out of joy, the guy put her for pocket. Carry 20 euro. 4. Give me for her. So in guy, they tell her, say, this is too much now. Which one is it? He tell the guy, say, you don't know what this guy do for. And so he give me 20 euro 4. I couldn't the reason say, see me where they say if I come, I go give them condition, make they give me 5K, make I use buy fuel. Now 20 euro. Now they give me into 4. I can't say, because I can't say, this 20 euro now, how much Aboki go fit buy am? Fit be money o. Now I can't say, okay, man, wait. So I can't drive. After they don't do everything, I don't give them back, they check everything, they complete. The guy thank me, collect my number, say I be better person. That's why I drive. Yeah, but no go slow. Now I drive straight to the airport where I go change money. I reach where I go change money, I dey collect almost 50-something thousand. So waiting at the try talk, they say it is good to be good. They say anything that is worth doing is worth doing well. Anything good that is worth doing is worth doing well. For my mind, I talk say if I reach at least even at 5k or even if they buy fuel for my car, I dey okay. But my mind tell me say do the right thing. It always pays one way or another. When you do the right thing, you go see say you get times 10 of that thing action where you do. So I never expect say I go collect almost 60k that day for ride of less than 5k. I collect almost 60k. You know, see, that's why I take close work. Well, I close work that day. Then they mad. So always do the right thing. Always do the right thing. It will, one way or another, it will come back to you. It's like they tell you now pure truth out of experience. So when I talk to them, we say people wait day inside the job. When somebody forgets something for your car and now something of value, return am. Whether the person reward you or not, you have done the right thing.